Alrighty, we've got another ALS Industries case for the Game Gear. This is the Deluxe carrying case. Not the Deluxe carry-all. I'm pretty sure a lot of you are familiar with that one, but this is an earlier case, as you can tell from its non-Stuff-alon copyrighted material that it's using. A lot of the early ALS Industry bags for various systems use this really like hair's breadth of polyurethane foam between this, I don't know, it's a nylon weave, but it's not the Stuff-alon stuff. That's a little bit more rigid. So let's go over it. I gotta say, I really like the aesthetics of this case off the bat. I mean, you know, you're dealing with Sega here. We got blue font, Game Gear, Sega logo. I love that. Not much on the exterior, like otherwise in terms of the aesthetics. We got a shoulder strap on top with the rubber part there. It's adjustable, so you know right now it's all the way over to the right, but you can adjust it for more length. And on the back we've got a pocket zippered, and it can hold manuals and other very minimal accessories. Like, it won't fit a Game Genie, but it'll fit something like a car charger or manuals, or a link cable. If you guys use, I don't see too much discussion about people's experiences using the Game Gear link cable, but I'm pretty sure there were some games like maybe Sonic Drift that used it. It's just that I never used it, and I never heard anybody else discussions using it. So let's get into the main compartments. They're multiple, and between each of these compartments and the flap here, like I said, there's a thin layer of like a half a pinky's worth of polyurethane foam. So this isn't going to give you much protection. It's all for style, all for dust proofing. Velcroed compartment here. In the front we got our Game Gear. Silky smooth nylon compartments in here. And the front for the Game Gear. In the back we got these elastic straps, 3 of them. So how many games can we fit in there? Well, unfortunately, you'd think like, oh, you know, I have these beautiful Game Gear cases, which I don't believe Sega ever said, no, we're not including these. But eventually, like with Nintendo, they got rid of their clamshell cases. They stopped including them with their games. So we can basically hold like one of these comfortably, two of these comfortably, because when you start like putting them on the sides here, beside each other, what happens is they start to fight each other for space. So they start overlapping each other. So if I put a third one in there, I'm gonna try, and it might actually, you might go like, oh, he did it, he fit in another one, but it's really like, look at this. This isn't gonna work. Okay, so they want you to not use these cases when you're using this bag, which is, it's fine, you know, but I just I like having these cases for some reason. I mean, when you're using a bag, it's not necessarily, you don't really need them because it's out of the way of dust and whatever, but you can hold probably about 3 games, I'm thinking, in each one of these straps, so 9 altogether. By the way, this Batman game, I was surprised. Very good Batman game. Platformer kind of action game. Actually, this one's good too. You'd be surprised. It's a import only advert game, like that Cool Spot game. Very surprised. Very surprised by this one. I think now it's expensive though. When I got it, it wasn't that expensive. I think now it's like $100 or something like that. Anyways, we've got, but if you're going all out for Game Gear, I think it's worthwhile. It's one of the best games on the system. So we're thinking 3. And I told you, well, I didn't tell you yet. When you're sliding these in loose, probably best to slide 1 in first. Okay. And then when you're trying to slide in the next one, slide it in from the back, because otherwise trying to push out that nut, whatever, you'll get what I'm saying. Here we go. It's just easier with a nice, smooth, silky nylon in the back to slide in. It still wants to push it out, though. Look at that. It's a pain. Okay, we got to hold it in from the bottom, maybe. There we go. They still want to jump out. I would say we could fit in 3, but it's just once you start trying to fit in more, it's like it's really trying to slip and fight. You know, if you want to carry the max amount of games in the loops, I would say you can probably hold 9. But, you know, you can always throw in more in the front here. You know, and it's just, you know, you can fit in stuff loosely. It's not as clean in terms of like, hey, I got a bag and I wanted to organize my collection, or, you know, just have something on the shelf to keep it away from the dust. But anyways, this is the Deluxe carrying case for the Sega Game Gear. It's pretty awesome looking, I think, and more compact. You know, I'm not a big fan of big chunky cases. This is something that you could just hang and go like, okay, that's my Game Gear stuff. I'm gonna grab and play my Game Gear stuff. Probably would have best to have a power adapter nearby, because otherwise you'd be blowing through a bunch of AA's, even if they were rechargeable. So nonetheless, that is the Deluxe the Deluxe carrying case from ALS Industries. I don't have a model number. I'm not even sure there is a model number. From all the pictures of the packaging that I've seen, I could not find a model number. So if you do know the model number for the Deluxe carrying case, not the Deluxe carry-all, the Deluxe carrying case, please contribute, and then I can adjust the title of the video.